Welcome back to Virtual Reality Game Dev Ed. This is the third tutorial video for our friend Sky on the MakeHuman Nightly build. Okay. So I left off showing off MakeHuman has gone up to advancing to showing you exactly what each function does, more specifically mouth size details, mouth actual features, and the general mouth size. Now this is an example of where pictures aren't here, however these sliding menus still work. Now I didn't get very much from that. Did you guys see very much difference? Another thing the program has changed, the last nightly I was using was from 4/9/2012. This is the nightly build from 4/10/2012. And it doesn't seem to actually be changing too much on the model, although it says it should be. It doesn't seem to be. So let's try this one. It should be making my mouth wider and thinner, and it doesn't seem to be. So there is an example of why you want to save so many different versions. Tomorrow night I will download the nightly version for 4/11/2012, and some of these things might work again. I have the version of 4/9/2012 on my other machine. I can switch over and make a video of that and show you what was going on there. However, the problem is you should absolutely expect problems in the nightly builds. The script is incomplete. This is just the work that he has put in this day, and then he went ahead and released those files to everyone. Pretty much most of the time you want to actually use your regular stable release, and so we'll get into both using your nightlies and the stable releases. In Blender, for the stable release you need to use Blender 2.57. For the nightlies you can use 2.62, which is the latest version of Blender out when I made this video. However, there's actually something we have to do. I mentioned we have to actually edit the script in Blender, the import script for MakeHuman MHX in Blender, and I will show everyone how to actually put in the new script. There is actually, he has a copy of the updated script that comes with this MakeHuman Nightly. So let's get into some of the other functions and see if these work. Yeah, there we go. These are working. Okay. A nice thing with the Nightly, he made the character automatically rotate for you, so you don't have to rotate your character to see what it's doing. This one doesn't seem to be updating live. It might not update at all. Let's see. Yeah, and didn't seem to work. Okay. Don't mess with these ones. These will actually change. This will move your head side to side, forward and back, and up and down. These are cool if you're trying to make a non-symmetrical character. Say if you're trying to make like a really haggard old man that's all distorted and whatnot. The problem with setting up your model like this is that is actually how he is going to be set up, period. Once you save him, once you export him like that, and that's how that model is made. So depending on the kind of model you're working with, most of the time you just want to kind of leave that as normal as possible. So let's see some of these others, see if these work. This one doesn't seem to be working either. Okay. Let's go back into the face, maybe change cheeks. I really like to change some of these. It's not gonna work for me, so let me see if we can pull out our cheeks at all. No. Not in this Nightly. This worked with the female model when I was working with her. In the 4.9 version, so you might see some things like that. Things might work okay on the female model and might not work on the male model. Okay, let's change the mouth a little bit. First of all, let's change mouth shape a little bit, see if we can. This doesn't seem to be working. Okay, maybe the nose. Well, this one works. No size and details. Pull out this a little bit. Okay, and again, this is for the Nightly 2004, April 10th of 2012. So a lot of these may be working in your version of the Nightly depending on when you download this. So note that this is only on this version of the Nightly that a lot of these things aren't quite working. And with this model, it might work okay on the female model, but I'm not having any luck. I'm not having a whole lot of luck here with the male model. Okay. So let's try the eyes. The eyes seem to be working pretty nicely. Let's try the undo setting. Move my eye all the way over and try to undo it. It undid it okay. Let's try to redo it. Yep, it redid it okay. Wonderful. I'm not going to click reset because I don't want to take back the little things that I have changed already. Let's go ahead and go into measure. Let's thin out my neck a little bit. Ooh, nice. That's cool. I can make myself buff. If only I was. Well, you can change the length as well. Those features seem to be working well. Okay, that's good. Hip circumference. Those features seem to be working well. The upper leg, thighs. Changing my thighs slightly thinner. I don't need all that. Okay. And that's enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the files. I'm gonna go ahead and save this model. Same thing here, it still doesn't highlight. However, it is selected. You can see the little cursor there. This is man to clean, and I'm going to save that. Now if we come under load, we see both our old version and our new version. So go ahead and open up your new version, and then go under exports, and the ethnics still work as well. It just doesn't pick up the right skin. And go ahead and export the same thing. He has another one down here. I'm not sure what that one does yet. More programs. Sure, okay, I will I think we are pretty well done there. So that's about the end of that video. I will see you all again soon in